Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Masatello, and today I wanna go over a little skill on Photoshop. I will be teaching you how to remove watermarks from an image. This is pretty useful when you wanna use the image for like if you wanna alter the image, not use it itself, because I disagree with that, because for a reason it's watermark. But anyways, that's just, I'm just gonna teach you guys how to do it. You guys, it's up to you guys. You do this for your own benefit or whatnot. So let's begin. I selected a couple of images already, which are these. I just went on Google and typed in watermark, and I chose a few that I found. If you want to look at them closely, this is the first one. As you can see, it has this watermark on top of it. This is one of the easiest you can possibly clean, because it's just light, just a very light watermark, and it's just simple colors that they use. This one has a little more colors to it. It has a little differences. For example, it uses darker watermark and there's little lines across it. It's a little tougher, but once again, it uses the image simple colors, so it won't take too long to clean up. Now this one is an actual real life image, which basically means you have to deal with lights and shadows and in between colors. So basically you have to match them and whatnot. But as you can tell, this simple, just light set of words that you can tell, you can even see through. This is a simple image you can clean. If we go a little bit deeper, you can tell that right here, this seems to be just two words and a symbol using bevel on top of it, which makes it tougher to remove, because it has this dark and light areas that they gotta be removed. But but even then, it ain't that difficult to remove. Another one I found was this one, which you can tell is everything's a lot darker. It covers a large portion of the image, and it actually uses more than just bevel. It's not just bevel, it uses a lot of dark and skins on top of it, which basically says that it's gonna be a little tougher, especially because it goes on top of the actual main point of the image, which will be the two bears on top of the tree. If we move on to another one, this one is more difficult, because as you can tell, the copyright is just about everywhere. But as you can tell, it's just pretty light wording on top of each other. This could take a little while, but once again, it's not that difficult. It wouldn't be that difficult as long as you have time on your side. This one is one of the hardest I found. There's a few other, but this is the final one I got, which basically has this watermark all over it. Has lights, darks, shadows in between, has a color, and it is really, there are literally a lot of them. But I will teach you how to get this cleaned up too. So let's begin with the first one, which is this one. We're gonna open Photoshop, have it open up. You're just gonna go drag the image, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna unlock the image. Basically, we can do this two ways. The first one is what some people do is they just drag it right here, create a new layer, and delete the first one. That basically is what they do. Or you can just drag the lock and drag it all the way to the trash can. The lock, just a little lock, and becomes a layer. Now we can clean this several ways. For example, you can use the brush tool, and then we can just take this tool. I forgot what's it called, the eyedropper tool. Apparently, I'm sorry, I forgot what it was called. Just kind of take the color around it. Just Go back to the brush tool, make it a little smaller, make it a heart smaller, and just go over. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me turn the opacity up of that. There we go. Also, just remember not to go too far out. Just go over it. Go over. Oops. Gonna go through here, through here, through here. Just little areas. And that was basically what you will do, because since this is using simple colors, it ain't that tough to do. I'll teach you how to do it all. So let's see. Let me do this fairly quick. You can see you can zoom in. That way you won't cross too much over, and you can get a little darker. Shrink the brush. Mark a little bit. Take his skin colors. Paint it over that. Dark. There we go. Just real quick. Teach you guys how to do this. A little red here. Make it a little bigger. Just a little quick right here. A little dark here. Gonna pick this color, make it a little bigger. Just paint all this. Just get rid of that. You see, everything's been removed. It's fairly simple because, like I said, it's just quick colors. Just go over that real quick. If you want to know what shortcuts I'm using to move around so quickly, it's basically for the eyedropper. Just hold Alt and you can pick the color. For moving left to right or right to left, you just hold Control, and then with the mouse wheel you just move it around. If you wanna know how I zoom in, zoom out, hold Alt and just with the mouse wheel, you do it like that. And to shrink the brush size or make it bigger, you just basically you hold Alt and you hold the right mouse click, just move the mouse. That's basically it. So you can tell it's just having a little maybe touches here and there. Here we go. You can tell it's just about complete. Just make this here, a few touches here and there. Here touches here. If you want to move up and down, all you basically gotta do is just the mouse wheel. It takes you up and down in the image. It's not difficult. And I believe that's it. I think that's oh, there we go. Here's another one. Here we go. Bigger. Move this like this, and there we go. There you go. As you can see, it's completely gone. pretty good, ain't it? Okay. Well, that's usually the brush tool and a couple of tools here and there. You can always use the healing tool, which basically does this. But as you can see, sometimes it doesn't do it that well. You can try that. Shrink. And it does basically all the job for you most of the time. Just we don't really need the healing tool at this moment, because you see it leaves some bad places. You can try shrinking the actual brush itself, but it still usually leaves a bad imprint, as you can see. You can also just paint it like you said before. I mean, you can even use the lasso tool and just select that little area you want to clean. You can add more areas just by holding shift. And then you just go ahead and fill while you have this color selected. Foreground color, which will be the first one, or background color, which will be the black. Just click OK, and it's gonna fill it up. But you will a little overboard, and you can also do that. But as you can tell, that's pretty much it for this type of image. If we move on to the next one, which is a little tougher, as you can tell, there's a lot more to remove, but the same basic idea. What you do is just drag it. We zoom in. You grab the brush tool once again. Start removing. You gotta be careful with some of these areas. Shrink it up. And there we go. That's looking pretty. And we are pretty much done with the white. Moving with the blue. Moving with the blue. Here we go a little more yellow. Go a little more blue. A little more blue. We move on to the yellow. Yellow. Well, yeah, we got a little more blue and a little more white apparently. But I wasn't paying attention that much. Just little details. Like you can go really well into details, or you can just leave it. Just do as close as you can. And for the stars, for example, the dark is really noticeable. So you may want to go a little. You may want to zoom in, just see the pixels, and just clean those up a little bit. Just clean here. What's around it? Just clean it up, and you can tell. Here we go. Here's another one. Now I'm continue clean the yellow. Clean this little orange shots. And this is pretty much what you do on this one as well. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to see me clean the whole thing up, but I will show you at the very least most of the details. I'm guessing you guys are itching to see how to clean regular images. Well, you just basically keep doing this. Pick this color. Clean this up a little more. Up down here, a little here. Here. Cover it, a little white. little yellow. Apparently I didn't have the hard brush tool on, but let me pause it for you guys so you guys don't have to keep watching me, just spend time watching. Okay, and I'm back. As you can see, I cleaned it up. I spent about an extra probably 3 minutes doing it, but that's 3 minutes you save yourself. As you can see, just clean it up the same way as the other one. That's how it looks right now, and that's how it looked when barely got it. So that's that. So let's move on to the next image. We are going to the next image we're gonna use is gonna be an actual real life image, which has the little light font on it. So let's do that then. Let's see. Here we go. Next one. We're gonna same thing, but the problem with this type of image is that you can't just set a color and just paint over it, because it's pretty noticeable, as you can tell. I mean, maybe not as noticeable in this image, but not that logical to use. So let's start from start. Can unlock the image. We don't really have to, but we can unlock it, and we're gonna use the healing tool. Now for the healing tool, on there's a stamp tool. This is here's a healing tool. For healing tool on Photoshop CS5, they have a new option, new thing. What can I call it? I just came out of my head. I cannot remember the word, but it's called content awareness. Basically, it looks around and it tries to match it as much as it can without making it look pretty, making it look bad. So let's see what it does with content aware. As you can see, almost like it was never even there. So that's a pretty good job. You see, that's pretty good. You can even try going a little farther and just going through all of that. Let's see what it does. As you can see, it's not that noticeable, but you can tell that there are a couple of messy pieces. But for the most part, it works. We can go deep and just select one letter at a time. Just go in here, select the letter, select it, go P. Let's do this real quick. Oops. Just remove this while we're at it. Remove this little thing. Let's see. Move the R. Remove the little spot right here. We're gonna remove this as well. We're gonna remove this and probably this little bit. As you can see, it looking pretty good. That's basically what content awareness does. That's on CS5 only, of course. So let's see how it looks up to right now. It looks a lot better than just painting over it. See, it's not that much of a difference, but it looks a lot better without the watermark. Now, actually, the healing tool does have something close to content awareness, which CS4 and under have. But sometimes it doesn't do such a good job, as you can see right now. Well, right here, there's not that much. It always does good, but you can see right there, it doesn't do such a good job right there. If you want to go even deeper than that, see, you can tell it doesn't do such a good job most of the time, which makes it a little difficult to work with. I mean, you can even, this is where you bring up the stamp tool and just stamp it all over. Just do this, just come over here, just a little bit here and there, just get a little more here, just a little bit here, and so just maybe give it a little more shape. Just get a little more here, erase. This takes a lot more time, as you're about to see, and it could potentially take a while to finish up because of this. And just paint over this little spot, paint right here, some red here. Oops. Paint here, and since so forth. I mean, you can see it's not such a great job as the content awareness using the healing, but it will do. You can even still keep using the healing brush on letters such as this, but it is not 100%. But you can just see right now. You can just see it. Just gotta be careful. See, it removes it real bad. Keep trying. But as you can tell, I mean, you just gotta know what you're doing. The stamp tool as well, and using the heating tool at the same time. So that's removing it using content awareness, which does it very quickly, as you just saw right now, without giving you problems most of the time. You can just clean up a large area very quickly without any issues, or at least not that many issues for that matter. So let's move on to the next type of image, shall we? The next image was this one. Yes, the one with the bevel on it. So let's drag it in, shall we? Here we go. Just drag it in. Now for this one, we can use once again the content awareness, and it removes it fairly quickly. You see, just a little. Let's remove this, remove that. Let's go. Let's see, and as you can see, it's still having issues removing this little area right here. So what can we do? Is we can do one of two things. Keep trying, or just grab the stamp tool, just paint a little bit over it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Go back to the healing brush tool with content awareness. Pick up the letters, the symbol. So that is gone. That gone again. For this, we want to make it a little smaller, and there we go. Fairly done, and looks pretty good. We can remove this little area right here, and done. Can you remove that? See, pretty good. So that's done. The old way would have been stamp tool and healing brush with proximity match. But come on, we're in the future now. We gotta start using better tools. We're just gonna move on to the next one, which is this one. Yes, it was a lot tougher because it doesn't just use bevel, but it makes everything darker behind it, so it's a lot harder for content awareness to do, but let's see how this handles itself. We're just gonna do this, and let's see how it does. Oh, perfect. We'll just remove the little dot. Remove the B. Maybe fix a few stuff. Remove fur. Fix that O. Remove the O. As you can tell, it is causing a couple of issues with it, because it doesn't know it's supposed to be a bear. I mean, it's just doing its job, and although it's doing a pretty good job so far, still need to help a couple of tweaks that we're gonna have to do manually. So I mean, you already know how this tool works, so I'm not gonna do the whole image, because you already know how this works. Showing you before, so we're just gonna do this quickly. We're not gonna worry about this area over here. Just gonna worry about the bears themselves, because that's the main point of the image, the bears. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Remove that. And we're gonna fix his fur. Move that. We're gonna add. Gonna use the stamp tool. We're gonna do this. Got that going. Gonna remove this. Get a copy of his ear. Get this going. See? Looks good now. That's in it. Of course, a couple more tricks you could probably do, like you could like flipping the ear over by just using the lasso tool. Just remove this. Perhaps not that way. Let it be a cut. Sorry. Let it be a copy. Just Control T. Flip horizontal. Just drag it over here. Click Enter. And well, we gotta erase a couple of edges, make it a little soft. And there we go. I mean, you probably remove this little opacity to blend it in, and there you go. I mean, remove the lock, merge down, and there you go. You can tell. Well, let's move on to the next image, which is, oh yes, the one with 100 copyrights all over it. So we're gonna drag that image right here. We're gonna take a look what we can do. Using the healing brush, we can remove stuff on the sky fairly quickly. Hold on. Perhaps not that quickly, because as you can see, this thing is all over the sky, so that's why it comes out with this. Content awareness basically works in a simple way, which is it looks all around the area you are trying to erase, and it tries to match it. Basically, it is actually a pretty genius software or plugin or whatever you want to call it. I still don't remember the correct terms, but it's pretty genius, I must say. You see, it's removing most of it, and since this is all over the place, it is trying to match it, and it's running out of ideas, I'm guessing. But you see, it's trying to match it really hard. It is trying to match it. So let's see what we got here so far. Let's move this. For this tab, where I mean, there's not that much where you can get information from, because the word is covering the whole idea, the whole thing itself. Just so much you can do. It is not a miracle. This doesn't do miracles. you can always either paint over it. You can always use paints. Just do this a little bit. Go here, 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 here. You can see that's a little better. Not tougher to do. There we go. Now we can remove this from the sky right here. You can even go with the brush tool and just paint over here just a little bit, just on the smaller areas where you don't want to bother with the painting tool. So on all their computers, it really does take a while for you to be able to do the whole thing. As you can see, it's painting over quickly. I'm not gonna take my time. This is not really something I'm working on myself. Just giving you the concept, the ideas. You guys can take 3 or 4 months working on one image, or about 10 minutes, like I am. Just taking a couple of minutes at the most. See, I'm removing most of it. Just move a little bit quickly right here. Just get a soft brush over here. Just, quickly, just like that. And most likely, probably give a little bit of paint. Change this to like color, just to make a little color it. Just color it. Just color this to your areas. Get a little more colors to. There we go. Now that we got that covered, just do a little healing brush in there. Hopefully, oh my God, come on, do something good. Do something like that. Just paint over real quick. Probably not. Just go like brush. Just gonna go to that. Do that. I'm just gonna do that probably. Just go back to the brush tool. Now you're gonna change it to normal. Take this color again, just paint a little bit over it. There we go. Just gonna do the stamp tool over here. It's fairly quick. Doesn't have to look perfect, of course, because this is just for a tutorial. You guys can work on getting this to look a little more perfect yourselves. That's part of the learning. Just gonna paint it over here too. Just gonna switch to the brush tool and paint. Here we go. Looks good enough. So I can paint it over here, here, and there. Well, paint here. Probably change the color to color. Just make sure this thing looks better. Let's make it look good enough. There we go. So that's basically it. I mean, of course you can do a little better job than I can, because I'm just rushing through it. So I mean, that's the basic of it. Moving into the next one, which is one of the hardest, if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's drag it. Let's see what we can do with this. If you take a look at it, just for the look of it, there's not a lot of lights. For example, down here, this could easily be fixed by just brush tool, because it's already dark enough, so you don't have to worry about this little area. You gotta worry about this thing being a little brush, little dark, hard brush. Move these little spots, and we're pretty much done with this. The bottom side. You can even add a couple of more hills. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna move on with the healing brush. Now this could be a little tough because they're everywhere, so it might give you some issues. But if you do this small we have a lot more to think about, to look at, and it will give you a better chance. See, let's see how it does. A little better, as you can see. Just move our little things here and there, move this here, and they do a little better. Well, we can do this, the same thing with here, here, here. Here, 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 this right here, and this right here, and there we go. Basically, that's what you would do around these little edges. Let's do this again. This. It's fairly quick through everything. Of course, you're just gonna take your time because you can use the stamp tool to also cover up some spots, like right here. You can tell that it's not looking that well. So this probably not here. I want to probably cover this area too. I mean, we can even use it on these little areas as well. I mean, there's no rule against that, is there? We just cover this area up. Do this a little more. Now let's do this over here, like this. Just make sure it gets covered. See, that's pretty much it. I mean, I keep cleaning, but that's just the idea, the concept. Give you guys, of course, I really hope you guys spend more time than I did on this image, because as you can see, some of them look like crap, some of them just, you can kind of tell that something was done to them. But let's just say that here it is. That's the idea. Hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys keep practicing and get even better than me. I can't give you any examples of that work I have done because I don't want to do it. I just don't want to give you guys an example. Shouldn't have to. That's just the idea, proof of concept, of however you want to call it. But here it is. Just lock it. Just go file. Just save as. I mean, you can save as whatever you want. Save it as clean up. Just clean up and whatever doesn't matter. And well, that's pretty much it. I mean, if you guys wanna learn a little more deep into it, you guys can PM me and I'll teach you guys how to do everything. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Got any problems, just send me a message and we can talk about it. Alright, see you guys next time.